Hello, hello. We are back with another tutorial. This is the eye look we chose for the day. For this look, I did use 3 eyeshadow palettes. You absolutely do not need to use 3 eyeshadow palettes. I was just digging through to see which purples I really wanted to use for this cut crease look. So I did pull out the Tartlette in Bloom palette for browns to do a nice soft transition with it to the brow bone. Then we went in with the ColourPop It's My Pleasure palette for some of the purples. And then with the cut crease, I wanted a nice purple shimmer that I grabbed from the ColourPop Fade into Hue palette. And yeah, it was the perfect combination, honestly, to go with this. It gives me soft, it gives me spring, it gives me colorful, but very everyday wearable. So if you want to see how I created this eye look, keep on watching. All right, so today I'm feeling some purples. I woke up, I was looking for some inspo on Pinterest, and I saw quite a few purple spring looks that popped up. But I kind of want to do something more with a cut crease. I don't know what direction I'm going to completely go with it. I did pull out 3 palettes. I did the ColourPop Fade into Hue. I did bring out the Tartlette in Bloom palette so that I can use some browns. And then the ColourPop It's My Pleasure palette. So I think we're going to go for something, I don't know. I want like just true purple. Okay, so starting off with the Tarte palette, I am going in with this brown tone right here, which is one of my most used shades, as you can tell, and I am taking it on a fluffy brush, and I'm actually going to just apply this on my outer crease and above it. So I'm just taking that shade like I normally would, and I'm just applying it to my outer crease, lightly buffing this shade out because it's going to be kind of like my transition shade. I do use brown tones a lot to transition. Okay, so now going in with the ColourPop palette, It's My Pleasure. I am going to take this light purple shade on a new fluffy brush, taking it into the outer crease and then into the crease. Now going in with the next shade, this one right here, it's called Fan Fiction. It's a more mid-tone purple. I was gonna go in with this one, but I feel like that's gonna be too drastic of a transition, so we're gonna try this one first on a packing brush. So I'm just starting off with taking it on my packing brush, and I'm just gonna work it right at the lash line on the outer edge, and then just slowly pat it up to help blend it into that other purple. And we're working to build up a cut crease, so I definitely want to take my time with this to see how I want it blended. I most likely will put that darker purple in here, but this is where we're gonna start. And just working it into the crease and slightly above. With cut creases, you want to make sure that you're bringing your shadows up enough so that when you do cut the crease, you can see still the transition and the blend up. If you have hooded eyes, you're going to create your own crease. We're going to take this purple right here on this smaller packing brush, and we're going to just work it very close to the lash line on the outer edge, using it just to create a little bit of dimension. It's a cut crease brush. I mean, I don't know what else to call it. I am terrible with brush names. I just grab it and use it for the purpose that I'm trying to use it for. Taking this brush, and we're going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape. And then look up and around. And you're going to see, you see that light line it created? That's where your cut crease is going to go. This is the method I like using the most. You see how I went slightly above where the crease was? I did that by accident, but it's fixable. Very thin angled brush, like very thin. And I'm going to actually go back in with these purple and lightly carve above where my concealer ends. You see how just like slightly tracing along with that purple shade? And this is what we have so far. And this one right here is Calling My Name. This is the ColourPop Fade into Hue palette, and this is the shade Express. I don't even know if you can see. I'll lightly pack it on. That is just so pretty, and you can see the difference it makes. So pretty. I bought this because I saw a lot of hype around it. Looked closer, and in the sun, I just felt like my skin looked more textured than normal. I am gonna try it without using the Liquid Halo Glow. So, wish me luck. I know a lot of people really, really like. This is literally how I've been doing my foundation every morning. I used to be scared of powdered foundations. And when I wear it on top of my skincare, my normal skincare, I feel like my skin just looks so natural. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I have to press on my eye a lot. This is no. If you could tell, it did give a little bit of a lilac to the waterline. Not a ton. Okay, so I applied the glue to my lashes and I'm letting them set on the side. I just set my face. So now once it's dry, I'm going to go in and add in some highlighter. So I'm just taking it on a brush and applying it to all the areas that I want my highlight. All right, next up, we're putting on the lashes. And of course, I'm going in with my Ardell Demi Wispies because I feel like these lashes have just been the ones that I've been wanting the most, just because they give me the effect I want on my eye and they're still kind of natural looking. Literally every time I add lashes, it just adds to the look. It just completes it. It just made this glam. The ColourPop lip liner in Pitch, and I picked a NYX lipstick, $19.99, and this is the completed eye look. I am obsessed with it. I love purples. I love colorful shadow. And I think if you really want to, you can make any eyeshadow color wearable for every day. You just need a little more patience when it comes to blending colors, just because the pigmentation, like I mentioned, can be very different from palette to palette. And I just love this. It's soft yet colorful, and it just goes. Just like an outfit you pick every day, your eyeshadow should be the same way. Hands down. You pick your outfit every day, different colors, why not your eyeshadow? Colorful eyeshadow looks need to come back. I am calling it now. 2025 is going to be the year for colorful eyeshadows. We're going to make them wearable, we're going to make them doable, and we're just going to bring it out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to catch you in the next one.